Hello everybody, I hope this message finds you well. I've went ahead and I've pre-shuffled some of the messages that we will be working with today to save some time. And we start off with the Two of Pentacles, which speaks to balance. Some of you may be experiencing having to balance new things in your life, or you are trying to find your balance with things overwhelming you. Now, I'm also picking up that this is Cinderella. Okay, so this is Cinderella, and what I'm getting here is if you are familiar with Cinderella, she kind of gets to live out her fantasy for a brief moment, and ends up attracting the love of her life, but it's an illusion. Everything falls apart, and she has to return back to normal because an illusion won't hold. But what it did is it sparked her creativity. Well, that's kind of what I'm getting here is the creativity. 111 it's the creativity of her spirit guides, the synchronicities, everything that it took place to get her there. She had to overcome some pretty raunchy adversity, right? She had to overcome, family. She had to overcome a lot, even herself, to do it, to find the courage to go out and find what she was looking for. She just wanted to have fun, right? So this is coupled with the Fool. And with the Fool, it is saying, one, the Fool can speak to being naive, being too naive. But it's also it's a card of trust. It's a card of whatever's going to happen, it's going to happen. But it's a beginning of a journey, right? So it's coupled with Cinderella. And this isn't depicting the part where the adversity. This is depicting her going forward with her passions, her desires, her creativity, the spark that it took to move her forward, to propel her, and it's coupled with the Fool. So it feels as if there is something that is going to ignite a spark, and I keep saying spark. There's some kind of spiritual meaning attached to spark, but it is the initial. It's the initial point. It's like the action I've been picking up for days, the action, right? So these both together are representing action and finding balance to implement it, to move forward regardless of what's ahead, right? So that's what I'm getting there. And we have the Page of Swords with the influences around it and the Page of Cups. Once again, she's going to have a good time and to find her love and her passion and, her destiny, her fate, her union. And that's kind of what I'm getting again, spark and union, all right? So we have the Page of Swords and we have the Page of Cups. Now, first thing I noticed with the Page of Swords, yes, normally the pages represent messages, information. It is something being brought to your attention, correct? So what I'm picking up here, I'm not sure if you're going to get a good visual of it, but if you can see this is something that is giving me an ethereal feeling. The synchronicities, the signs. If you look, it's full of esoteric wisdom. And this is the information that I feel is reaching out to you. There's something reaching out to you. It looks like, if you can hone on, this is something with the Page of Cups. It comes with love, right? It comes with a shared interest, but it's if you can see the shyness, it looks like there's something timid here. Something that it's a timing. It's a divine timing. They just want to make sure there's something here that is holding back. And that's the feeling I'm getting. So what Spirit is asking me to point out right here is the esoteric wisdom, the divine timing. And if you can see, she's got her arms. She's got her arms extended. So she's opening up. She is opening up to all this knowledge, to all this information that's coming her way, but it has to be delivered softly. And that's the information that I'm getting, softly and with real respect and love. It's information coming, and it's going to be delivered with love, and it's almost esoteric in the sense of spiritual. I'm just getting the real sense of it as opening up to this information in its entirety in itself. So we had 3 drop, and if you know me, I'm going to read everything that drops. This was the 3rd. So we had the Ace of Swords drop with the King of Cups. Could be water sign attached to this. Doesn't have to be. It just could be the traits of a water sign. And the Magician. And with the Magician, well, okay, let's see. We've got the Clarity. Also air, could be an air sign attached to it. I think it's the attributes of air, communication, the information. It's also duality, all right? So I am picking up the duality of a certain situation, but the King of Cups is coming in with this clarity. And this is something that the intention is there. The intention for clarity, and it's almost as if it's trying to, like the feeling that I'm getting is clear up communication or clear communication. That the hawk just went by. Okay, clear up. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. Clear up communication. And it's not so much as miscommunication, although it could be, but this King of Cups is the one that is stepping up to clear things up. And the intentions, I feel, are on the up and up, if I could say that. So let's get some other additional, this is going to be insights with the Oracle cards. Some additional insights. Okay, I wanted to do it. Okay, somebody's been trying to create illusions and confusion. I get that they are, they're trying to create illusions and confusion around you, and that's why the King of Cups is stepping up. It's through with these things happening. So somebody's getting ready to step up, and they're going to help you see things clearly, right? They're tired of it. Oh my gosh, what was I saying? I was saying that I was picking up spark spiritually. I kept picking up spark. I've been picking it up for days. All right, so this is the initial, right? It's like the initiation of movement. It is the beginning. Spark, new life, fresh starts, rejuvenation, healing after crisis. I believe the information and the clarity that this king is bringing is one to help you to be able to heal and to move forward with that new beginning. And it's also with it dealing with your sacral chakra. I do feel a very deep caring attached here, right? I do that. And once again, we had the Page of Swords, which can, indicate spying and the information and using things. It could be using your innate abilities and trying to create confusion, mimic, mockery. I'm getting all that type of information here. And they've been watching you and spying on you. But this individual has had enough. They're going to come forward. And this is envy. Okay. This is because, you know, they keep tabs on you. Some of them, I feel more than one, it's for amusement. Others of them is, you know, they wish very hard that they could have the abilities that you do, or your nature. You know, some people just are born to hate, right? Some people just are demons. I pray for them too, to be honest with you. So they're watching you, so keep that in mind. But there is a renewal, there is a spark, there is illusions that are trying to be played out around you. And, you know, it is what it is. It's all going to go the way it's supposed to flow. And this King of Cups has the intentions of bringing clarity and healing towards you. They just have to do it softly, is what I'm picking up. I keep picking up the shy. They're hesitant for some reason to they don't know how. You know, they want to approach you. They want to approach you, and they're trying to figure out how. You're a very open individual, and I feel that very esoteric wisdom to whoever I was speaking to. Very, very enlightened individual, but nonetheless, they are keeping tabs and spying on you to create trouble. You know, probably those wicked family members or friends, or, you know, people that were there that are trying to gain the keys to the kingdom, basically, right? You know, they're trying to get the keys to this kingdom, but you're the one that has spirit on your side. You're the one that has all of that, and anything that they do fails, ultimately fails. They can make it uncomfortable for a while, yeah, sure, but it all blows up in their face. And, you know, who ends up getting the kingdom? Who ends up wearing that crown, right? Who ends up wearing that crown? So just know that you are on a new journey, a new beginning, and just have faith that everything is going to work out for the best and as it should be. And that's pretty much, well, nope, one more, and then we're going to go ahead and end it. Let's go ahead and get the final message, Spirit. Final message. Final messages. All right, so there is a plot twist. I've been saying that. I've been saying it. If you caught my other video, I've been saying it. There's a plot twist coming. Something that, you know, is going to throw everybody away. Let's see. Pay attention to any inspiration or thoughts that you are having. It is a great time. You see, this is the typewriter. It is a great time for journaling your soul. I don't know if I've mentioned that before. There's Janet something other. I'll have to get her name and put it in the comments. We had that zoom in again. I believe this was in one of my previous reads. There's something that they want you to see. There's something that you're going... Actually, the way that they're saying is it's going to be a close-up view. There's something that's going to be closer than what you think. Cleanse, clear your space. A positive, you know, just clear your space. Clear out the things that could be holding negative energy around you. And we have look for the red flags because they are out there. Don't empathize with them. Do not empathize with them. Do not feel sorry for them. Do not feel sorry for them. Do not empathize with them. A POS is a POS, right? Okay, reflection reveals who you are. Stay true to yourself. Be kind. When you look at that mirror, make sure that you are being good to yourself, being kind to yourself. Self-care is how I'm picking this up in this instance. Self-care and loving. Do not let the actions of others make you skip one beat. You are destined. You are destined for that kingdom. You are destined for those keys. Your head is going to wear that crown, right? You are going to wear the crown. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it. And I thank you so very much for stopping by, and I will see you shortly.